I feel like I'm losing my mind.
Have you ever felt like the K-pop world couldn't surprise you anymore? You might think you know everything about BTS, about their every move, their accomplishments, and HYBE's incredible strategy. But wait, because today, K-pop news is about to reveal something completely different. This isn't just another leak, not just a rumor floating around. This is a major moment, one that could change the way you see BTS, and especially Kim Taehyung. BTS has been the center of the world's attention for years. Behind the camera, Taehyung, a figure of charm and mystery, always carries an aura that's hard to pin down. But now, one major decision from HYBE is poised to change everything. Not just for BTS, not just for Taehyung, but for the entire global entertainment industry. What will happen? HYBE, known as the most strategic and calculating agency, has prepared a major surprise. A surprise that's being touted as the final reveal for Taehyung. A plan that has been kept a closely guarded secret, and now, it's only a matter of days before the world sees it. Is this really about a new solo debut? Or could it be part of a global project that's much bigger than we imagined? HYBE never does anything half-heartedly. They always have a long-term vision, and what they're preparing this time is a step that's been in the making for a long time. Amidst BTS's extraordinary achievements, they haven't stopped thinking about how Taehyung, often dubbed the visual king, can step out of the group's shadows and show the world who he truly is. For so long, the public has known Taehyung as the BTS member with the warm personality, unique baritone voice, and captivating charisma. But there's another side that's never truly been revealed. A freer, more creative side. An artistic side that hasn't been fully given space. And HYBE knows now is the time. This massive project, whatever form it takes, is believed to be a stage where Taehyung can fully express himself. Without limits. Without any confining framework. It's not just a comeback or a solo debut, but a bold statement to the world that Kim Taehyung is not just a K-pop star, but a true artist. Several industry sources even suggest that this project could involve cross-border collaborations with big names in the international music world. Will it be a collaboration with a legendary musician? Or perhaps a debut in the international film industry? No one can say for sure. But all signs point to one conclusion. This will be groundbreaking. What's more interesting is that this surprise doesn't just focus on Taehyung. It also reflects that HYBE and BTS want to open a new chapter. They're no longer just staying within the comfort zone of idol groups. They want to show that each member has the individual capabilities to lead a massive project, and Taehyung is the starting point. And of course, ARMY, the community that has faithfully accompanied BTS's journey, will play a major role in this major step. Their support will be Taehyung's main strength as he goes further than ever before. This is a time of transition, not a farewell, but an expansion of his role. HYBE seems keenly aware that the global market needs a fresh take on an Asian artist. And who better than Taehyung, with his natural charisma, international appeal, and established reputation as the world's most charming artist? We're not just talking about a career, but a transformation. From idol to icon, from group member to global figure with his own voice, vision, and unique style of expression. This is a moment of rebirth for an artist, and the world will be witness to it. This surprise could be a documentary, an artistic visual work, or the launch of Taehyung's own personal brand. Or perhaps a cross-disciplinary art project that combines music, fashion, and cinema in one package. Whatever it takes, one thing is certain. It will be historic. For those of you who have followed BTS from the beginning, this is proof that they never stagnate. They always evolve. And through Taehyung, HYBE shows that they are willing to risk everything to create something bigger than a trend. And for new fans, this is a chance to witness the birth of a new era in the entertainment industry. One where individuality doesn't signify division, but a stronger collective strength. But what makes things even more nerve-wracking is HYBE hasn't given any hints. There's been no official teaser, no sudden announcement, not even a countdown. There's been just a series of small hints scattered like a puzzle, leaving armies around the world busy guessing. What exactly is being prepared for Taehyung? Some fans have begun to carefully observe the activity of the official accounts. They've noticed a pattern, a change in the tone of their captions, the release of photos of Taehyung with a more artistic, visual nuance than usual, and the emergence of big names from the global creative industry following the official BTS and HYBE accounts. All of these seem like hidden clues leading to an unprecedented explosion. Even entertainment journalists and K-pop industry analysts have begun to speculate seriously. Some say this project is HYBE's expansion into contemporary art, with Taehyung chosen as the main ambassador. Others believe this is a major music project with an international flair that completely surpasses expectations, a concept that combines theater, installation art, and music in one global performance. Of course, all of this remains a mystery, but one thing is undeniable. HYBE is not playing around. When they call this the final surprise for Taehyung, it doesn't mean the end. Instead, it's the beginning of a new, bigger chapter. Not just for Taehyung's career, but also for the new face of the modern K-pop industry. Look at how the world has always seen Taehyung, a top-notch visual, a fashion icon, and a singer with a mesmerizing, distinctive voice. But now the public will see more than that. They will see an artistic leader, an architect of dreams, and a presenter of emotional worlds never truly revealed to the wider public. And for longtime fans, this is both a moment of nostalgia and validation. They have always believed in Taehyung's immense talent and potential. They know that, from his early days to his peak, there's a silent fire that has always burned within him. And now, that fire will burn brightly, taking center stage, an inspiration to millions. For new fans, this will be an unforgettable introduction. An introduction to Taehyung, who is more than just an idol, but a visionary. An artist ready to write a new history, not just for himself, but for all generations to come. So, what exactly will be announced? As of now, only time will tell. But if you want to witness history as it's written before your eyes, make sure you don't look away. Because when the curtain falls and this surprise is officially announced, you'll realize you've just witnessed the birth of a new era in entertainment. An era no longer defined by trends, but by the courage to be honest, authentic, and completely free. Stay tuned to K-pop news, because when the time comes, we'll be the first to share the surprise in full and exclusively. And perhaps at that moment you'll say, I was there to watch Taehyung open the door to his new destiny. This surprise doesn't belong to HYBE. It doesn't belong to the media. This surprise belongs to all of us, those who believe that music, art, and honesty can change the world.